In part 1, we drove through a beautiful winter road from Bartlett to Sherman's Market in central Conway, New Hampshire. If you're like me, you'll enjoy watching the drive through the coziness of snow. And while we're cleaning the car, let me tell you a backstory. We came to Bartlett for the MLK long weekend 2 years ago and bought local farmers' milk at Grand Supermarket. Unfortunately, when we came back this year, the supermarket no longer had local milk, only brands from big corporations. So now we're going to Sherman's Market to buy milk to bring it back to New York and see what other local products they have. But before we start driving, let me show you how lucky we got with the weather. I was literally craving snow, and look how quietly it's falling and crunching under our feet. By the way, do you see this green trash container? You have to make sure it's closed completely so bears can't get into it. I know they hibernate in winter, but there are other wild animals too. There are all kinds of dairy products: whole milk, chocolate, coffee, strawberry milk, half and half, buttermilk, cheeses, eggs, jams, soups, spices, preserves, and milk again. Why buy local? Fresher, more flavorful foods builds community relationships, reduces your carbon footprint, less food waste, less packaging, trust and transparency. Eat seasonally as nature intended. Look how many different brands of farmers' milk from nearby states: Maine, Vermont, Massachusetts, and of course, New Hampshire. A few kinds of pumpkins and squashes, too. This is what we bought: 2 bottles of milk, short ribs, butter made in Maine, half and half, beef liver, and eye round. It looks like they sell ice cream in summer. Such beautiful weather, big snowflakes, everything covered in snow. We decided to drive a bit further and unexpectedly crossed into Maine. Fun fact: New Hampshire and Maine mostly border each other by water, except for one small land crossing between Conway and Fryeburg. Another interesting fact: during our trip from New York to New Hampshire, we also crossed other New England states: Connecticut, Vermont, and Massachusetts, except for Rhode Island. I don't know why, but I love seeing those signs for a new state. Anyone else? In part 3, we'll visit a partially frozen Diana's Bath, part of White Mountains National Park, a series of small cascades and pools flowing over smooth granite rocks.